Hi Taurus, welcome back to my channel, Karma Fox. I am doing your weekly reading for November. Hope you guys are doing well. I would like to take a quick second, Taurus, to remind you that this is a general reading. It may not resonate with every single Taurus out there. So guys, take what resonates for you and just leave the rest for someone else. Keep in mind that the energies can reverse. So if it is resonating, get in where you fit in. But as always, Taurus, don't force yourself into a reading that's not for you. Spirit, can I have the energy of the sign of Taurus? Taurus. All right, Taurus, you are starting out with the Seven of Pentacles. You have the Four of Swords. And you have the Tower. Interesting. So I feel like Taurus, you've kind of pulled back here. There's somebody that you may not be communicating with. You're trying to kind of take a break, heal. You're being very patient in this situation. It could involve money, but it doesn't have to. I do feel like you have the support of friends. With the Tower here, there's something that's leading up to a Tower moment, though. So let me see who's in your energy. Show me who is in Taurus energy, please. All right, so the person in your energy, we have the Ace of Pentacles. We have the Ace of Swords reversed and the Seven of Wands reversed. All right, so the person that's in your energy, I feel like this is somebody that wants a brand new beginning with you. They're really focused highly on money, but there's money coming in for this person. It could be like a sudden influx of money. But this is somebody who I feel like you've had some sort of, or either you've had or they want a brand new beginning, a stable new beginning. But with the Ace of Swords here, they lack the clarity that they need. And this is clarity with regard to love. There's a lack of clarity with regard to love. There's a lack of communication as well. And with the Seven of Wands in reverse, they're avoiding arguments. They're avoiding conflict here. This person could feel somewhat defeated in some manner. It's very strange energy. Let me see the energy between Taurus and this person. The Sun. You could have a child with this person. But the Sun is, seeing things clearly. It's happiness. You're invested in this. This person is as well. And there's happiness here, Taurus. So there's like something to do with a new beginning. It could be the birth of a child, or it could be the birth of something, building something together. Let me see what's affecting this connection. Ten of Cups in the reverse. How do you go from all this happiness, these new beginnings, this stability, this investment, and then there's unhappiness, pulling back, not communicating. There's a lack of communication. I don't understand. Let me see the outcome. Because this energy between the two of you is very different from the energy that's affecting the relationship. It's very strange. Let me see the outcome for Taurus. Show me the outcome. The Hermit, a lack of communication, ghosting perhaps, pulling back. Yeah, I'm going to have to clarify your reading because honestly, I just can't understand. I see this person pulling back and trying to avoid conflict with you. There's a Tower moment. It's caused by ghosting energy. Bottom of the deck is the Fool in reverse. That's underlying energy. Now, you could be dealing with a Pisces or a Virgo. I'm also seeing Leo energy here. But it's an underlying energy with the Fool in reverse. That's fear-based energy. It could also indicate a false start. So let me, or a new beginning that's trying to come in and can't. So let me clarify your reading, Taurus, because I got to be honest, I'm lost here. Spirit, what is the Seven of Pentacles here for Taurus? Oh, the Devil. And the King of Wands. Okay, so did you invest with somebody who was toxic? At some point, the two of you may have been happy together. There could have been even a child between the two of you. There was this new energy where you were thinking this was going to be really happy, and you invested in this, and you were very patient with this person. But I feel like this person was toxic. There's some toxic energy that's present. Yes, toxic energy. It's the energy of somebody, because the King of Wands can sometimes be a little bit of a player. There was a deep attraction you had to this person. You felt almost drawn to them. Yeah, there's a sense here of being drawn to this person. Let me see why the Four of Swords is here. But this person was toxic, and there could have been some toxic energy that you had at the time as well. All right, we have the Knight of Cups reversed and the Hermit. Now that's your outcome. So this is indicating to me that you're taking a break from this person. You've pulled back your feelings, your emotions. You're taking a break. You still have feelings, but you're not expressing them. And if this person is, you're kind of turning them down. You're like, no, we're taking a break. So I'm wondering if you're on a break with this person. Like, did this person present to you a way that life was going to be, and then you found out that they were just so toxic? But by then you were already invested, and then so you pulled back here because you were unhappy. You may be ghosting this person, or they may be ghosting you, but I feel like you're like, no, I can't talk to you right now. Let me see why the Tower is here. Why is the Tower here for Taurus? The Queen of Wands. Ace of Wands and the Page of Pentacles reversed. So I feel like you were strongly attracted to this person, Taurus. There was some sort of a very sexual energy here. I feel like there was a lot of sexual energy here, and now there's something to do with a sexual connection, coming together in a sexual connection, and now you're not even talking. Yeah, it's very strange energy. It's like you were drawn to this person, and you were happy for a moment. You invested in this. You were happy for a moment. And then, like, everything came crashing down. This Tower happened. Let me see their energy. Why is the Ace of Pentacles here? That's too many cards. Why is the Ace of Pentacles here for the person in Taurus energy? Oh, they blocked you? Eight of Wands reversed, Ace of Pentacles. So this is like a false new beginning. That as quickly as you came into this new beginning, it ended. Ace of Pentacles upright, Ace of Pentacles reversed. That's why I'm seeing all this energy down here. This person has a lack of knowledge about whether or not they are in love with you, or they, you know, that there's love in this connection. Is this the right connection for them? They may have lied as well, because there's the energy of like non-truthful energy here. I am seeing that this person may have blocked you. If they didn't block you, like in social media or on their phone, there's a block here between the two of you emotionally. So it's like no sooner did this connection come together than it fell apart. There's no stability in this connection. You may live at a distance from this person, but you don't have to. But there's just no stability here. This person could have been looking for money as well. Why is the Ace of Swords in reverse? All right, we have the Eight of Pentacles reversed. We have the Hierophant. I'm sorry, the Eight of Pentacles upright and the Hierophant reversed. So you may have worked with this person. Yeah. You may have worked with them. You don't have to, though. I do feel like this connection did end, but they're blaming you. They're no longer talking to you. They may have even blocked you, but they're saying, no, it's Taurus' fault. I was working at this, but I wasn't happy. I really started looking at this, and, you know, it's really on Taurus. So I don't feel like this person is talking to you any longer. It looks like they may have blocked you out. There's unhappiness here between the two of you. You could be dealing with another Taurus. Let me see the bottom energy. All right, we have the Empress, Libra, Taurus energy. Strong Taurus energy here. Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. So this person is, you know, basically trying to avoid the connection. They feel like they're stuck in this connection. This is somebody that is either taking on the Empress energy where they're not going to chase, they're not going to come towards you, they're going to be mostly focusing on their own things. Either that, or they are basically seeing you in the Empress energy. I will say that this person feels rather powerless and defeated in this connection. So I can't believe that they're in that Empress energy. I feel like, Taurus, they're viewing you in that Empress energy, but take it as it resonates. I will say as well that this person is, you know, feeling stuck. They're unable to fully move forward here. They do think about you a lot. They're trying to figure out this connection. Why did it end? What happened here? So they are kind of going within, trying to figure that out. Let me see the Sun. Why is the Sun here? The Lovers and the Page of Cups. Yeah, so this was somebody new in your energy that you were powerfully drawn to. You invested in this connection. Some of you, there could have been a pregnancy involved. There could be a child here that is involved. So there could have been an unexpected pregnancy or a child that was born. This person in your energy had a choice between you and someone else, or they had just a big choice to make with regard to this relationship. So I feel like there was a false start here. There was this energy of, let's get together. It was deeply passionate. It was like you were so drawn to this person, and no sooner than it began, it ended. Yeah, so, and it ended because of deception. Seven of Swords at the bottom of the deck. All right, so let me see what's affecting this connection. You're both very unhappy. Yeah, you've got a lot of anxiety. Nine of Swords and the Tower in the reverse. It was a Tower moment for both of you. You both have the Tower. The difference is that they are recovering from the Tower and you're still experiencing it. I feel like a lot of you guys might be feeling, you know, very sad, very like you're trying to heal your energy, but you've got a lot of anxiety. You're thinking a lot about this person. There's a sense of feeling like this person didn't love you. So you're very unhappy right now. I feel like, especially at night, it's worse. It's like your head just you start thinking and you can't let this go. But it is leading to unhappiness here. In their energy, they are focusing hard on work. They're trying to rebuild themselves, collect themselves. This could have affected their finances or something to do with their work life. So they're trying to rebuild themselves. They're trying to recover and heal. They're not happy either, but there is some sense in their energy of them not providing clarity and not being honest in this connection. So let me see. Show me the outcome for Taurus. All right. Judgment in reverse. The King of Pentacles reversed. And the Queen of Swords. So you could be dealing with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Libra energy is very strong here. So what I'm seeing here is that you're both still very withdrawn by the end of the week. If there's been ghosting energy, it likely came from your side, Taurus, and I feel like the ghosting is still continuing. I don't see this coming together. In fact, I feel like you may be feeling like this was a bad decision. It was a poor judgment call to be with this person. I feel like you're kind of isolating. This was definitely a tower moment for you because you were so powerfully drawn to this person. And now you're feeling a deep sense of loss. You feel like this person turned you down, like they rejected you. And I feel like that's what caused that tower moment because, you know, it's like it started so quickly. And you were like, oh, this is great. This is wonderful. You were so drawn. And then it ended just as quickly. And it ended badly as well. So I can see a deep sense of loss. You're struggling to kind of collect yourself, your equilibrium. There's a sense here of you isolating yourself a bit, not really offering anything to anybody new, just kind of trying to heal from this loss. In their energy, I feel like this person has really turned their back on this situation. I feel like they have also ghosted in the connection, and I don't feel like they're open to a reconciliation. So this person, I feel like, has put their boundaries way up, but her back is turned to Taurus here. And so I feel like this person here is not even willing to communicate or talk. Like they felt defeated in this connection for some reason, and they're stuck in that decision to basically put those barriers up and recover their own energy, work on themselves, and basically create their own world. So yeah, this started quickly, it ended quickly, and I feel like it ended badly as well. Bottom of the deck is the Nine of Cups. That's underlying energy, and it does indicate, Taurus, that you are trying to figure out what it is that you really want in life. What is going to make you happy? What is going to be your wish fulfillment? It can indicate a little bit of selfish energy here, either on your side or on the other person's side. But that selfish energy has to do with a false beginning. So somebody was very selfish in that whole process. So, all right, I'm going to pull an oracle card for you, Taurus, and we'll see if we get any further clarification. And it looks like we did, so hold on just a second. All right, so you have number 5. That indicates to me that you are going through a lot of changes. 5s are generally about change, but the name of the card is Orphaned. Yeah. And that may be how you feel. You may feel very abandoned by this person. Give me a second, and I'm going to read that for you. Got to find it first. All right, so the essential meaning of this card is a sense of loss, and that's what I'm seeing in your energy. An identity crisis, recognizing that you don't fit in and the need to belong, and uncertainty about your place. So you could be feeling like you just don't fit in anywhere right now. All right, so I'm going to read this. It says, as you shift and evolve and commit to your own growth, you long for support, but may be disappointed and hurt by others who are not providing what you feel you deserve. Perhaps you're drifting away from this relationship because you're in a different stage of personal growth. Perhaps you are in a new relationship and discovering that you don't share the same values and beliefs, so you may feel left out, unable to get to that intimate place of safety and belonging. Take heart, as Spirit knows you and loves you, and will steer you in the direction of those who accept you as you are, without artifice or agenda. Don't compromise yourself to belong. It won't be worth the price. All right. Well, I hope that this has helped a little bit and given you a little bit of insight into this situation, Taurus. If you've resonated with this reading, hit that like button. Be sure to subscribe to my channel. Hype the reading if you get the opportunity. But until I see you in your next reading, Taurus, know that you are loved. And namaste.